Alright. Hey y'all, welcome back. Welcome to the first ever one-on-one podcast. Today's topic will be about the critically acclaimed and controversial, and also confusing book "Catcher in the Rye" by J.D. Salinger. I'm here with my lovely co-host Tyrone.
Hello.
Oh my gosh! All
Going,
right.
going.
Now, a quick recap, or I guess summary about "Catcher in the Rye." It is about a boy called Holden Caulfield who tries to sort
Pretty
of.
much, pretty much just like tries to protect innocent kids.
Yeah, but like he's trying to like I don't know. He's just trying to do something in his life because
What
he's
do you mean
never.
do something?
Yeah, dude. Like
That's not really specific.
isn't doesn't he basically go to New York and like
He
just
lives in New York.
yeah I know, but he like goes to the like really he just goes to New York and he just like tries to be act all grown up by
Mm-hmm.
drinking,
No,
ordering a prostitute,
no.
hanging in
I'm pretty sure that
nightclubs.
doesn't he like hate adults?
Yeah, but he tries to act like one, you know.
No, he tries to act like one and protect the kids.
I get you. Yeah, it's like that.
But in my opinion, he does a mediocre job at it. But
Yeah, kind of does, dude. Yeah, honestly, dude. All right. My first main question is, what do you think Holden will grow up to be, man? Because I know he ain't gonna grow up to be some dude who catches kids in the run.
like, what do you mean? Like, what his job is gonna be? Career?
Like, what is his life gonna be? You know what I'm saying?
I think he's honestly by the sounds of it. He likes to, as we said, he likes to like save kids from being not innocent, right?
Yeah.
So he might be like a caregiver, if that makes sense, like a
No.
babysitter, maybe.
Yeah. I feel like he'll be grow up to be a teacher of some sort, or
Yeah,
like some type of counselor.
or that if it goes down the bad route, he'll end up in a mental asylum.
Yeah, dude. Yo, bro's an absolute just a hole. I don't think like he tries to protect innocent, but man, is he doing a pretty bad job at it.
He tries to be innocent, but he just like he tries to be innocent, but like he
He
does
tries
the
to
non
be. He
he
tries to
like
be.
he does the non-innocent decisions, and then when he realizes what he's doing is not innocent, he bails out of it so awkwardly.
Yeah, dude. Or like when he tries to act all intellectual, but then he just rubs off as like being narcissistic and like
Exactly.
just super annoying.
Hmm.
He's just like he's everything. He's everything I don't like about past me. You know, he reminds me of like you know what I mean,
Like
Tyrone?
being I forgot
Annoying,
no, I forgot the word, like being oblivious,
oblivious, obnoxious.
obnoxious.
Yeah, obnoxious. That's the word,
I
right?
mean,
Can I fact check that? Let's fact check
like
that.
a little bit. Yeah, a little bit obnoxious. I don't
Obnoxious.
know because he's very indecisive. In my opinion, he's very indecisive, but decisive at the same time.
Dude,
If that
like
makes sense.
his whole demeanor, the way he carries himself in a conversation, and like he's always trying to, seem like oh gosh, hold on, let me put my phone on mute.
Like I don't know. He thinks about the future too much, and then he also thinks about the past too much.
Yeah, exactly. Like he's always hanging on his like dead brother, Ali.
He's an overthinker.
Yeah, literally, dude. And especially
He's
that one time, I felt so bad for Sally, bro. He kept calling her phony and like making fun of her.
was he? I don't remember it
Yeah,
being
he
funny.
was when they were like going to the shows. He was like, "Oh yeah, the queen phony, the
Damn.
queen of all the phonies." Yeah, honestly,
Wasn't he
like
into Sally?
I guess I don't know. I guess he was. I don't know. Maybe it was puppy love. Maybe it's just
No,
because
like
pretty girl. I'm
I
hanging
feel
out
like
with.
he was into Sally because he was talking about their future life together, and everything.
Yeah, no, that's
Like
definitely puppy
going
love,
off,
bro.
going off, escaping from their parents, and having a lovely life in a farm land or something.
Nah, dude, that's puppy love. Trust me. He's really into Jane Gallagher, but he
Yeah,
hates.
but the thing is, he never gets into contact with Jane.
Yeah, dude. That's because he's always feeling sorry for himself. He's using his excuse to feel sorry for himself to never catch Jane Gallagher. And yeah, sometimes he calls her and she never answers.
Hmm.
But usually, Like he's always like trying to convince himself. Like the only time he really does call her is when he's like, pissed out, blackout drunk. And you know how
No, yeah,
like
and when he calls her, the only person that calls is, I mean, the only person that answers is his mom.
yeah, and then he
I mean,
immediately
is her
hangs up.
mom. I bet.
Yeah, and he immediately hangs up, dude.
Hmm.
Like what the heck?
He's like, you know what? I'm not in the mood for this.
Yeah. Honestly, bro, the thing I hate about Holden Caulfield is that he's always like, okay, we're hating on Holden right now. Well, what are some things we like about Holden?
Um, some things I like about Holden. I mean, I guess I appreciate how he
Really making
outlooks
us work
for
for
like,
it.
no, like how he outlooks for like the best for children, if that makes sense.
Yeah,
Because
I
obviously he wants his sister Phoebe, which he wants to keep the innocence from as well. Keep the innocence in her as well as much as possible. So yeah.
I really like how he was like talking to those nuns.
Oh
Remember
yeah.
those nuns when he was at the breakfast?
Talking to those nuns, the nuns. I'm pretty sure the nuns were like looking for donations or something.
Yeah, nah, they were like traveling. They were teaching kids, and they just had this little basket with them.
Yeah, just in case like people wanted to donate or some shit.
Yeah, and he gave them $10, and he felt really bad because he wanted to give more, but he like had to save up on his dough. So
Uh huh. Oh yeah, didn't he spend I mean, no, he spent a little bit of his dough on the nuns, but
yeah, just $10.
yeah.
But yeah, what's another question? Yeah, what I also like about Holden is that he's always like he could always look out for Phoebe. He always looking out for Phoebe.
He's the stereotypical good big brother.
Okay, I wouldn't call him a good big brother. He's far
I mean,
from
no, no,
it.
no, no. He's a good big brother in the sense that he looks out for Phoebe.
Yeah, he's definitely flawed, but he tries his best.
Yeah, exactly. Like he tries his best to make decisions that seem correct to him.
Hmm. Yeah. What's another thing about Holden Caulfield?
Holden Caulfield, man.
The kid's gonna like develop black lung, bro, if he keeps smoking like that.
Who, Holden?
Yeah, dude. He went through 2 packs in one night.
Wait, two pack. Oh yeah, that's right. Two packs in one night.
Yeah, that was insane. Remember?
Wasn't it after like the prostitute
Yeah, that was
incident?
after Maurice gave him a quote unquote
Yeah,
shot in the
in the.
in the stomach. Oh my gosh. He's also a very avid thinker. Not to say that he's always thinking about like complex things. No, he's always imaginating about stuff. He's daydreaming. He's a very strong daydreamer. He
Hmm.
fantasizes a lot. You know what I mean?
He like he thinks of the best outcomes and then wants to do it, and then it's ends up keep becoming bad.
Yeah, he just like never accomplishes the best outcomes.
Yeah, it's either he folds or it's just something that happens.
Honestly, I think he's a bit bipolar.
What do you mean, like actual bipolar,
Yeah, I think he has a bipolar disorder because he was like,
like mood swings?
yeah, because wasn't he? Remember how he like just started going off on Sally just out of nowhere?
Oh yeah, he no he what do you call that? He was talking about like his future life with Sally,
Yeah,
and
and
Sally
then
was
he
like,
kept shouting. Yeah,
and Sally was like, "Can you tone it down a bit?" And also she was like, "Can we move to another topic?" But he got mad at Sally for
yeah.
telling him to switch up.
That's what I really thought. He had really like strong bipolar disorder.
Hmm. Oh, he never went to a therapist today because he never got diagnosed or anything.
Aren't isn't he like at a therapist right now? Aren't we? We isn't he
Oh,
like?
JD Salinger
Yeah,
or
isn't he
Holden?
like talking to the therapist?
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah. So he should be diagnosed. If they ever make an epilogue about this, he should be diagnosed with
It
bipolar disorder.
One thing I really didn't like, kind of, is how they didn't introduce Jane.
Yeah, dude. Honestly, I was so upset
Like,
because
I felt like there could have been so much done with Jane
yeah, dude. You
being
wanna would have
introduced in this
been
movie.
would have been dope if like Jane helped him like become the person he always wanted to be.
Hmm.
He's still flawed. He's not perfect, far from it, but he's like on the path to becoming a better person. You know what I mean?
No, wait. What's it called? Jane was his like like back in the day childhood friend, right?
Yeah, childhood crush, childhood friend, whatever you want to call it.
Childhood girl best friend.
Yeah.
I feel like you're about to laugh. What are you doing?
No, I was just giggling at something.
Okay.
Why'd it go so quiet? Okay,
Well,
moving on, moving on. But yeah, you were saying, come on, elaborate.
elaborate on like
Oh,
what was I saying again?
were you gonna say something after after you said childhood girl best friend?
No, I was just saying. I was just like saying like
Yeah,
making
basically.
sure I was right.
Yeah, they were like childhood sweethearts.
Yeah, it's the typical like you know the stories on Netflix and stuff like where it's like is he's in high school, he moves back to his hometown,
Oh
and then
yeah, those
and
cheesy
and then
stories, bro.
and then the cheesy story of the him meeting up with his childhood best friend again,
Oh yeah, the
and,
big
and
big
then
city.
and then him not remembering it, and then her saying, "Oh, you know, we promised each other when we were little to marry each other,
Oh my god, that's the cringy, I
to
believe.
marry each other in the
Holden
future."
probably
Yeah,
would eat that stuff up, man.
he's like, "Yes, that's the story I want.
That's how it went.
That's how it should go."
How do you think Holden's influence will affect Phoebe? You know, because we were talking about influence in class. You know, how do you think Holden's influence would have on her? Because honestly, Phoebe, I feel like she doesn't listen to her parents all that well.
I feel like Phoebe has been influenced by Holden a ton, like a
Yeah,
ton, a lot. Like
yeah, dude.
even like towards the end of the story, you can see her disobeying and sneaking out of the house to go with Holden and run away.
Yeah, she definitely like
And
views Holden as like, you
an
know,
excuse.
yeah,
It's like if Holden's doing it, then maybe I should do it. Basically,
yeah, for sure. Which like
obviously, if you have an older sibling, you'd be like, "Oh, they're older than me. They must know what they're doing, so I should probably do the right thing and follow them."
yeah, I think Phoebe maybe she's a little too young to think for herself.
Wait, what? What'd you say?
I'm saying like maybe Phoebe's a little too young to think for herself because
Isn't she like 12 years old?
yeah, that's still too young to
Yeah,
me. When you
that
really
yeah.
start to develop your own like path in life is when you're 14. I feel like that's when you start.
14 is when you're like, was it like eighth grade high school? I mean middle school, right?
Yeah, I feel like that's when you
Yeah.
start developing. Like you're like, nah, even if they're older than me, I'm still not gonna do it. I'm gonna stick with my own thing.
Hmm. But then again, there are other people, so
Yeah,
other people have different mindsets, and mindsets come from the environment you're around.
yeah. I'm still thinking like I feel like Holden, at this rate, Holden is not setting a good example.
I mean, if you think about it, if you're Phoebe in that situation and you had Holden the whole time talking with you and spending time with you, you would trust Holden a lot because you've been hanging out with him and gaining trust with him. So
Honestly, yeah, I
you
wouldn't
would
doubt it.
just you would you would be like, oh, he's doing that. Why don't I do it? Because I trust him. Shouldn't I trust him back? I mean, shouldn't fuck. What am I saying? Shouldn't he trust me? Basically, like
Yeah,
that
I
kind of
got
relationship.
you. Yeah, I got you. Honestly, I don't know. I feel like if she keeps following Holden's example, she's gonna be like just
Oh, no doubt. She's gonna. I feel like she should be Holden or be worse Holden.
worse Holden. Oh no, dude.
Dude, on no, it's like if you follow other people, you're oftenly gonna become like them, or just worse than them, or better than them in some cases.
Do you think Phoebe's gonna start saying phony?
Oh yeah, unless yeah, if Holden is saying phony around Phoebe, then definitely.
Oh yeah, that dude. What's with that? Why do you think like Holden calls everything phony? I feel like you know what it reminds me of. You know those goths from South Park.
Goss from South Park.
Yeah, they're calling everything like y'all are so mainstream. Or those
Ah, I
kids
see.
that always want to be different.
Hmm.
I feel like that's what Holden's trying to be. He's trying to be the different. He's trying to go against the grain.
Against the grain. I think what he means by phony is basically like by the
Fake.
little like definition of phony. Like they they seem cool and stuff, and they seem like they know what they're doing, but they actually don't. That's what he thinks.
Yeah, I think he's
Like
like
basically like there's a basically like what was it called? A mask under every person,
yeah.
basically.
So he thinks they're all fake, basically.
Yeah,
Oh, excuse me.
fake personalities, fake mood, fake everything.
Yeah, cheaper suit, cheaper grin. Yeah, all that jazz.
Hmm.
Honestly, I can sort of get how he's angry with, like, a lot of things, like calling everything phony, but, like,
Mm,
it's not really gonna, you know, I don't really see what's the point in doing it.
mm.
What kind of effect do you think Holden had on the people he meet? Like, let's take, for instance, the nuns. How do you think the nuns were affected by him? Do you think that was a good effect? Do you think he had a good effect on them or a bad one?
Well, define good effect.
I feel like they had a, by good effect, I mean, like, oh, what a sweet young boy. This just goes to prove that what we're doing,
Oh
kindness
yeah,
goes around.
I feel like he had a good effect
I
on
also
them
feel like he had
because
a good effect.
it's also it's partially because he's a polite guy, wants to know people,
Mm.
and also he didn't have a lot of time with them. So
Ooh,
not having a
especially
lot of time with the nuns can constitute to a good impression.
especially with that one mom from the subway in the beginning of the story.
Oh yeah, I remember that. I remember who was the mom?
I don't know, I
Wait,
forgot.
who was the mom again? Like mom of who? I forgot.
I don't know. It was a student who went to Penn C.
Oh yeah, it's student who went to. I forgot his name, but yeah, it was a student that went to Penn. I'm pretty sure we were never introduced to him.
Yeah. No, we were. We got his name, but we are never like introduced to him as a character.
Yeah, like he never came up as like a character that actually talks to
Nah.
him.
Dude,
He's just a
wasn't
student.
Holden trying to hit on his mom, bro?
No, I'm pretty sure he was like, I could hit on her right now, but I look so bad. My hands are. I remember this quote. My hands are like rocks or something like that.
Yeah, like
Like it's not like
still like
rocks.
low
My
key.
nails are rocks.
Bro's trying to spit game, man. It's kinda cringy.
Like he's saying I got game, but I don't want to do it right now.
I got game. He tried to do it now. Man, that dude's whack, bro. Alright.
I got game, but I can't be bothered right now.
I can't. Okay, what's another one? What another character?
He seems to. Is it just me or is it? He seems to like appreciate mothers more.
Yeah, I feel like he does, except for his own mother.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
mean he has a mother and a father. Maybe he just does appreciate more mothers more. Maybe his mother had a more significant impact
Yeah.
than his dad.
Something about like I feel like he appreciates more mature women. Like women that are actually mature. You remember Sunny the prostitute, right?
Yeah.
You know how he like didn't really like her that much because she was like childish?
Oh, she was like middle because she was like middle age or something.
Yeah, and like doing prostitution work and he didn't like that all that much.
Mhm.
Like that was an example of how he hates, immature women.
Mhm.
What's
I
another
feel
one?
he. I feel like it's not even just immature women. He just hates anyone that's immature.
Yeah, but he's trying to protect innocence. But with innocence come immaturity. So, it's sort of a vicious cycle he tries to put himself through. You
Mhm.
know?
Yeah.
Yeah. Man, what's another thing?
Uh,
Oh, his teacher. Remember his old teacher from that one old school he went to? He met at the bar. That was when he got like pissed
teacher.
drunk.
Wait.
He talked about like they talked
Was
about
it the
like
one? Was it the one where he watches like a JB, whatever his name was, JD something,
I think
or
so.
DB, or he watches DB, and then his teacher, his old teacher, came up to him with her husband, like that's in the army or something.
No, that wasn't a teacher. That was
Was it like the
JB's old
auntie?
girlfriend.
Oh, okay.
I'm talking about the teacher, the dude teacher he met at the bar, who could like
The
tell who was like
dude
a.
teacher.
I don't think it was a teacher. Maybe it was a student, like a super smart student.
I think he was a super smart student.
Yeah, like an intellectual guy.
Because are you talking about like his old teacher, like that he was real chill with?
Oh, I think so.
That's no, that's like Mr. Antolini. I think you're talking about. Is that his name? I think it's Mr. Antolini.
Yeah, I think so. He was talking about like how he always had how they would talk about sex and like how he could spot like a gay person. He could tell
Yeah.
who's gay.
Wait, no. That wasn't with his old teacher. It was with the smart student.
Yeah, that was a smart student. Yeah,
Yeah. So yeah, they're just talking about like their sex life and stuff like that.
yeah, that effect. Like he was like obviously annoying guy,
Hmm.
asking
Like
him
I feel like the guy was
intrusive.
like I feel like the guy was like what's it called? How would I say it? He didn't want to go, but but he just went because he felt sympathy.
Yeah, he like felt sorry for the guy, you know.
Mm.
Yeah,
Because it sounded like he got stuff to do. See, because he said like I can only hang out here for a while.
yeah. I feel like, but he obviously was annoying him. But I feel like, but Holden still wanted him to stay. So you know, Holden was just. I feel like he was just kind of getting desperate for attention. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, I feel like Holden's a. I mean, no, he's not a big attention seeker, but he loves attention.
Yeah, especially when he's to talk about what he like when he wants to talk about.
Hmm.
And he like, especially after that, he went to the phone, you know, rang up Sally and like was saying like, you know, drunkenly spurting his words out like, "Oh, I'll come cut the tree with you."
Hmm.
Yeah, dude.
Oh yeah, and also about the Mr. Antolini, the teacher,
Yeah.
would because he. I don't know if you remember Mr. Antolini when how he meets Mr. Antolini. He talks about his old teacher, how he was chill with him, do everything with him when he was in high school or so. No, he when he was in school, and then they would go out and stuff. So he called them up, and then he went to his apartment, and then they talked for a little bit, right?
Oh yeah, isn't that where he like, where that dude was like sort of petting his head?
That's what I was about to ask. Like, so like, what do you think it like symbolized about Mr. Antolini when he started petting Holden's head?
Honestly, there's two things, and I think you already know what one of them is.
One of them is like, it's either he's homosexual or it's just like he's trying to comfort Holden.
Yeah, I really think he's like, you know, like when I first saw it, I tried to give him the benefit of the doubt. Like maybe he's trying to, maybe he's like, maybe this dude had like a kid who looked like Holden or acted like Holden.
Maybe he's trying to be a parental figure.
Yeah, he's trying to like calm him down, you know, just like be there for him. But Holden isn't used to that type of affection.
Obviously, Holden like in because this towards the end of the story, like how much we've read Holden up to that point, we know that he interprets a lot of things wrong.
Yeah, I feel like my take on it, my good take on it is like, you know, my good take is that he's trying to like comfort Holden by like, you know, being there for him and like, you know, telling him like it's gonna be all right, you know, showing him affection. But Holden isn't
Uh,
used to that type of love language,
yeah,
so he interpreted it at him being a creep, and you
yeah.
know, so
I
Holden
mean,
skedaddles out of there.
and to be fair, it is kind of weird because
Yeah,
did it
yeah,
wasn't it at that point they were all sleeping and it was like dark. They turned off the lights and Mr. Antolini already went into his room with his wife
yeah. And bro was like drunk
to
too.
start sleeping, and then Holden was already sleeping, and then did he Mr. Antolini pat Holden in the dark?
Yeah, in the dark, like on his head.
Oh Jesus. Okay, wait. Yeah, to be fair, that does sound kind of creepy.
Yeah, it is pretty creepy, dude. It is very creepy,
That
honestly.
is that no, that is not kind of that is very creepy.
Yeah, that is very creepy. Either
I can't
Antiloni's
I don't know. I can't
losing it.
imagine waking up to that.
Like, I get if it was my dad, you know, like, cause
Yeah,
my I,
if it was with my parents
yeah, it's my parents, you know.
and I just finished like talking to them like about a deep conversation.
I've woken up to my dad praying for me, you know. You
Yeah.
know, he put his hand on my head and he prayed for me. But like, if you know, like I for some weird reason I had to crash at a teacher's house, and I was sleeping on the couch, and I woke up with their hand on my head. Yeah, I'd freak out too, bro.
Hmm. Especially if it's dark.
Yeah, in the pitch black.
Yeah, you imagine this it being dark and you wake up and then you see like a black silhouette in front of you.
It was like, oh heck no, man, I'm out of there, dude. I'm gone senseless.
When you first wake up, you don't your eyes or your brain doesn't compute the details of the face yet. So it's like just a black silhouette.
Yeah, just
Like you
a,
don't even know if it's your dad, your
dude, I think
mom.
it's like a sleep paralysis demon or something, man.
Exactly. That's what I've been thinking.
Okay, here's another good question. How do you think Holden would react to like this day and age?
Like to our
Yeah,
generation.
our generation. Because like, let's be honest. In his terms, there's probably a bunch of phony people in our generation.
Oh, everyone. I think everyone you would meet in high school would be phony
Yeah, he'd always say like everybody's phony. I feel like
because Yeah,
Yeah, I feel like the only people he really like.
he's like the intelligent people.
Yeah, but even they won't like him because he's not intelligent. You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
I mean I wouldn't consider him not intelligent. He's in the middle for me.
I wouldn't call him intelligent.
He's not intelligent, but he's not dumb either.
Yeah, yeah, that's true.
I guess he is kind of dumb for not treating his wounds. I don't
Treating his
know.
wounds.
Because dude almost died because he didn't treat his wounds. He didn't go to a hospital or anything.
Oh, really? In what book?
What do you mean, what book?
I mean, in what chapter? I don't think I.
No, because like don't you remember? I'm pretty sure he didn't get like shanked or something.
No, he didn't.
Well, then what was the wound? Wait, no, I
At the
forgot.
bar, right? You're talking about at the bar?
Yeah,
Yeah, he was playing.
I forgot because he was bleeding or something.
No,
I
he was
forgot.
joking. He was pretending to be shanked.
Wait,
He was
what?
trying. He was pretending to be shanked to make himself feel cool. It's the same thing he did when Maurice punched him.
Wait, he shanked himself?
No, he's acting like he's been shanked.
I'm pretty sure he got shanked
No, he didn't. Okay, let's fact check it. How about that? I'm not because I'm not even 100% sure either now.
because I remember
Yeah, he
him
was
like.
saying I'm holding my chest so I don't spill my guts out, right?
Oh no,
Dude.
it was when he got in a fight with Stradlater.
Oh yeah, when he got punched in the nose.
Yeah, yeah, and then he got there. That's what I'm thinking
Yeah, he did
because
treat his wounds.
his blood got all over his
Holding,
face. No, he didn't.
holding. What?
He like washed it off and that's it.
Yeah, he didn't. I mean, you can't really treat like a busted nose. You just gotta let it heal on its own and make sure the blood doesn't fall out, and that's it.
No, I guess, but like he didn't. All I'm saying, he didn't at least go to like a hospital or someone to take care of him for a little bit. But then again, Holden is that kind of independent guy. So
Hmm.
are you fact checking this?
I got freaking fact checked. Did Holden get sexually assaulted?
What?
Yeah. Did Holden get shot?
No, he didn't get shot
No,
for
he didn't
sure.
get shot. He shouldn't.
If he gets shot, then
He's
he'd be
dead.
dead.
Yeah, shanked.
Because I know to the end of the story, he fainted in like the museum bathroom stall or something.
Maybe that's probably because he was pissed out drunk, dude.
And also he would just keep on holding like he just keep on hanging out in the cold while he's like wet.
Yeah, no, he didn't get shanked or stabbed.
Okay. I think I was just thinking about the broken nose and blood being all over him for
Yeah.
him being shot. Because all I remember because I just remembered like blood being on him, so
Yeah, no
that's what I
offense
got
to
it
all that. I don't think he'd be cool enough to survive a stabbing. Bro doesn't got that much plot
from.
armor. All right, let's see what's next.
No. Okay, so um
Dude, okay. What the heck is a catcher in the rye, bro? Like, Mr. Lucero asked us what it is, and to this day, I still can't answer it.
I mean no I feel like the catcher in the rye
Yeah. What is catcher in the rye?
is just a title for Horton. It's like how you say Doctor Rero. So Holden is just the catcher in the rye, Holden Caulfield. If that makes sense. Like you know what like because he said he wants to be the catcher in the rye
Catcher in the rye?
to catch the children from being not innocent.
Yeah.
The children playing in the rye.
Honestly, that seems like the most reasonable explanation.
Because like I mean how would you explain it?
I don't know. I feel like there's something more. You know what I mean? But there's like
Like
I just can't put
what do
my
you mean?
finger on it.
Like what do you mean by more? Like there's more deep meaning to it?
Yeah, there's like a deep. There gotta be a deeper meaning.
Well, what idea do you think of the deep meaning?
I think it's maybe like Holden
Like
is
he's
trying
in
to.
the rye and
Yeah, Holden is in the riot, and like he's trying to like find a catcher or something like that, or he's like waiting for a catcher to catch him.
oh yeah, like actually yeah, you're right. Like the catcher in the rye. It can be like the catcher in the rye question mark. They just didn't put the question mark. like the Catcher in the Rye,
Catcher in the Rye.
where if like will Holden find the catcher for himself before he becomes the catcher.
Dude, you sound like the old Dragon Ball Z announcer. Next time on Catcher in the Rye Z.
Honestly, sick name for a game.
Catcher in the Rye.
I mean, yeah, you can make it into a game. Honestly,
Sounds like an old cowboy game to me. You know,
the Catcher in the Rye.
Catcher in the Rye.
It
All
sounds
right.
no, it sounds like one of those cowboy bandit like nicknames,
Yeah, Catcher in
like
the
a
Rye.
band
The
goes in the Rye.
notorious Catcher in the Rye
I was
gang.
Okay, we're getting off the topic of
Okay, yeah.
Catcher in the Rye.
All right, we're actually seeing a lot of like sad existential questions. We got to be fun. So let's search up who would you cast as the crew for a Catcher in the Rye the movie.
Like if they were to make a movie.
Yeah, they're gonna make a movie. My first pick, Tom Holland. No, I'm joking.
What?
Honestly, kid actors, teenage actors, teenage, age,
Like
teenage
okay,
Ryan.
let's think about okay. Let's go in order. So who would you get to cast for Phoebe?
Maybe no, we gotta start with the main character, dude.
Like fine,
Teenage
who would you
actor.
get to cast for Holden?
I feel like Holden. Let me search up his face. Let me get like Holden Caulfield. There it is. Images. Who does he look like? So he looks like an absolute snob. Uh,
There's this answer. Hold on.
somebody made him into a Wojak, bro. Hold up. Can I copy this? Save this image. Save this image. Hold up. Can I send this to you? Hold
Damn.
up.
Okay, so he looks like that. Okay, so who would look like that? What
I'll
if
send.
he's the? So he's a pretty much a college student, right?
Yeah, basically.
So why don't we make him the the actor in Batman?
Oh, whatchamacallit?
The guy the evil
Robert
creepy
Patterson?
guy. Yeah.
Honestly, that could work. Hold up, included.
Like Robert Pattinson, he would look like he doesn't look like it, but he if they do it in good enough, he would make a good Holden Caulfield with like a bunch of existential crises and overthinking guy.
Yeah. I'm looking at more teenage actors, you know what I mean? Yeah, I searched up
Well,
teenage actors. They got me
they
Ross
can
Butler. Bro's
they
23
can
years old.
they can make Robert Pattinson into a teenager if they really wanted to.
Yeah, I could see it. I could see it. Dude, I'm just
Cause
getting the
he,
whole cast from Stranger Things, man.
cause like, cause like Robert Pattinson, he doesn't look that old.
Bro, why'd I get recommended Toby Maguire? Bro's an absolute fossil.
Okay, don't call him a fossil.
Alright. Finn Wolfhard? No, I'm not making Finn.
Who would
Actually,
you? Okay, we don't. No, we're not gonna do Jane because we don't even see
Jay,
her.
yeah, we don't. Stradlater. Stradlater. Who
Ooh,
we making
Stradlater.
Stradlater? He
Let's
needs
do
to be. He
Stradlater.
needs to be like some really built dude. You know what I mean? You know what? No,
Stradlater.
dude. You want to be good? Screw Robert Pattinson as Holden. Yo, make him Stradlater, dude. Robert.
Robert?
Yeah, Robert. Make him Stradlater. Yeah, dude.
Wait,
Literally, literally.
wait. I searched a Stradlater and literally Robert Pattinson shows up.
Yeah, literally. Robert Pattinson is Stradlater, man. Come on, prove me wrong.
I mean, he does look like a Stradlater.
Yeah, he does literally look like a Stradlater. He's tall. He's got the broad shoulders.
Oh yeah, that's true. He would be a good
Yeah, and come on,
Stradlater.
isn't like Holden supposed to be like some skinny white boy? Some,
Oh yeah,
some
then who would be a skinny white boy?
dude. Honestly, all right. As much as I hate to say it, Finn Wolfhard. Search up Finn
Finn
Wolfhard.
Wolfhard.
Yeah, Finn Wolfhard. Finn Wolfhard.
Finn Wolfhard. Oh, it's a character from Stranger Things, right?
Yeah, this dude.
Yeah.
Eh, I think we can find someone
Yeah,
better,
I guess so.
but this is a good pick. Okay, Phoebe. Who we casting as Phoebe?
Phoebe. Phoebe's 12 years old.
Yeah, she's 12, so we gotta find someone young. Hmm.
They're trying to think of like movies that had young kids in it.
Young girl. This better look real bad on my search history, bro.
You can say actors, you know, because when you say young girl, it's just gonna be young girls.
No, I'm put young girl actors. Actors.
Who would be
Let's see.
good for this?
Phoebe.
I mean, we don't gotta make Phoebe like small, small. She can be a little bit tall.
Yeah. Let's make her Zendaya. No, I'm joking.
Then they okay.
Who's
That's a
this?
big. That's a big 12-year-old, huh?
Well,
Phoebe. Cause Phoebe is like your typical sister, just more hold'em.
yo, Kieran Shipaka? Kieran Shipaka? Maybe she's a little too tall. She's
Say
23.
say it again.
Kieran Shipaka. Kieran space Shipka.
Tirspaka.
Maybe she's a little too tall.
Is Phoebe blonde?
No, but they could always dye her hair or give her a
Yeah,
wig.
that's true. Yeah, I guess Tirspaka can be a good one.
Yeah.
What's her height?
Okay. Who we making? Who are we gonna? Who's what's his face? Who's gonna be? What was his name again?
Avery?
No, Ackley boy. Who's gonna be
Ackley?
Ackley boy? We need someone like. Oh, I know. Oh, what's that one face? Oh gosh. Wait, hold up. I know.
He's gotta be like a. He's gotta be like looking like a bad hygiene person.
What's this guy?
Was he fat?
No, he was like kind of like you know
I think he was average, but just really bad hygiene.
what's his name?
Like one of those jokers, maybe.
Hold up. I think I know. Oh, I know it. I got it. Search up Will Putler.
Well, Butler.
All right, put Will Poulter
Will Butler.
or Pootler, whatever.
Oh my god, dude.
This dude is freaking our Ackley boy.
Wait, what movie was he in?
He was in like a bunch.
I think I remember him
Oh, dude,
being
he's
in
in
like.
Guardians of the Galaxy.
Wait, when?
This new one. He's gonna be in the new one.
Oh shit.
Yeah, it comes out tomorrow,
Oh
by the
my
way.
bad.
This podcast was sponsored by Guardians of the Galaxy. Okay, I'll go stop.
Will Butler.
Yeah,
I feel like I've seen him in a movie before. Like not even the Guardians of the Galaxy.
yeah,
I
he's
feel like
been
I
in
saw him.
multiple movies. He's been in that one movie where like he's apparently a drug dealer. Where he's like, wait, you guys are getting paid, something like that.
Oh, he was in the Maze Runner.
Oh yeah, he was, wasn't he? Maze Runner, The Revenant.
Oh, that's it. Okay. That makes sense.
He was in
I
Narnia.
think honestly I never watched that movie.
I watched it a couple times. It was all right. Well, he was in Suicide Squad. Who did he play
No, he
as?
wasn't.
Will Butler.
He wasn't in Suicide Squad.
Yeah, he was.
He doesn't show me in Suicide Squad.
Yo, Black Pete Davidson was in Suicide Squad. Okay, we're getting off track here.
Yeah. We're getting off track.
Okay, what's another one?
How about let's think of another question.
Okay, give me one.
Um, why do you think Holden like um like when he was in the elevator with Maurice? That was his name, right? Maurice.
Yeah, Maurice.
When he was in the elevator with Maurice, what do you think he was so like what's it called?
Depressed.
He, no, why was he so eager to get a prostitute? But then when he got one, he's like, nah.
I feel like it's probably because, all right, in Holden's defense, he was feeling, kind of depressed, and I think he just wanted to.
To
I
talk to
think,
somebody.
yeah, he just wanted somebody.
Oh yeah,
He,
that was in the book, wasn't it?
yeah,
Like
he
his
was he
thoughts.
was just trying to like talk to somebody right now. Like he was just thought he's like, "Are we gonna talk first?" But she was just trying to get her dough.
She was just trying to do the time and then get out and
Yeah,
get the
man.
dough.
She ain't got time to talk, man. She gotta make money.
Yeah. I mean, that's fair.
She on that Hustler University grind, man.
Okay, Hostler University. That's good there. I mean, that's pretty much what everyone is. If they're getting paid to do something, and they're doing something that they're not getting paid for, then why are they doing it?
Hmm. But honestly, I really Maurice Maurice was he did not need to extort Holden like that. Like bro got the money. Like why did she didn't even have to do anything, you know?
Who, Maurice?
Yeah, Maurice.
Oh yeah, didn't Sonny and Maurice go back to Holden's?
Yeah, and like beat him up for another 5.
Yeah, even though the price agreed was like lower than that.
Yeah, it was 5 for a fling and 15 for the whole night or till noon.
I feel like that was a scam.
Yeah, that was most definitely scamming. It's probably because they knew he was like weak and like a pushover.
Yeah, and definitely Sonny like identified that when she went over.
Yeah. You know what? I think that's all the time we have. Yeah.
That's all the time we have for today, I guess.
All right. Thank you for being a part of this lovely podcast, Tyrone.
No problem, no problem.
All
I can be
right,
on
guys.
anytime. Thank you for for letting me be on this podcast.
No problem. All right. We'll bid you guys a farewell. Thank you for listening in. Bye.